So this video will focus on preparation of acids and bases of required pH. So how will you know how much of the acid or the base you have to take if you have been asked to prepare a particular pH solution? Calculate the mass of sodium hydroxide that should be dissolved in 655 milliliter of water to give a solution of pH 11.8. So the steps involved in doing this question is, first get the concentration of hydroxide ion from the pH given. Then get the concentration of sodium hydroxide. Once you get the concentration of sodium hydroxide, we can easily get the moles of sodium hydroxide because the volume is given, and from the moles get the mass. So these are the steps which you are going to follow for this question. So the pH is given as 11.8. So that's equal to negative log concentration of hydrogen ion, and that gives me the concentration of hydrogen ion. If I take the pH raised up, the value of hydrogen ion can be calculated by 10 raised to the power of negative 11.8 when you take the antilog of hydrogen ions. Then I get the concentration of hydrogen ion as 1.5 10 to the power of negative 12. But I need the concentration of hydroxide ion. So there is a formula which relates the product of the concentration of hydrogen ion and the hydroxide ion in any solution is equal to 10 to the power of negative 14. And I can get the concentration of hydroxide ion now using this by dividing 10 to the power of negative 14 by 1.58 10 to the power of negative 12. And once I get the concentration of hydroxide ion, that will be equal to the concentration of sodium hydroxide because it's a strong base. And calculating the moles of NaOH multiplied by the volume, I have converted into liters because I have used the molarity is moles per liter. Converted the volume into liters and I get the moles. And it is simple. Once I get the moles, multiplying it by the molar mass will give me the mass of sodium hydroxide which is needed to be dissolved in that much amount of water. Calculate the mass of calcium hydroxide that should be dissolved in 655 milliliter water to give a solution of pH 10.8. This question is similar to the previous question, but here calcium hydroxide is given instead of sodium hydroxide. As always, we will first get the concentration of hydroxide ion from the pH. So take the antilog of the value given, like 10 to the power of negative 10.8, and that will give me the concentration of hydrogen ions. Now using the formula hydrogen ion times hydroxide ion is equal to 10 to the power of negative 14, I can get the value of hydroxide ions because that's what I need finally, because I need to get the concentration of calcium hydroxide further. So concentration of hydroxide ion is calculated, but now if you look at calcium hydroxide, we have 2 hydroxide ion for each calcium hydroxide, and hence the concentration of calcium hydroxide, the moles will be divided by 2 as shown over there, and multiplied by the volume, and that gives me the moles of calcium hydroxide. And then the mass of calcium hydroxide is calculated by multiplying by the molar mass. So it is similar to the previous one, but just remember that after you calculate the concentration of hydroxide ion, in the case of calcium hydroxide, we need to divide it by 2. Calculate the volume of HCl that should be dissolved in 555 milliliter of water to give you a solution of pH 3.4. Density of HCl is 1.4 grams per milliliter. Okay, so as always, using the pH, calculate the concentration of hydrogen ion 10 to the power of negative 3.4, and I get the value of hydrogen ions as 3.98 10 to the power of negative 4. Now HCl being a strong acid, the concentration of hydrogen ion is equal to concentration of HCl. So concentration of, once I have the concentration of HCl, I can get the moles of HCl by multiplying it by the volume. So once I get the moles, getting the mass is easy. I multiply it by the molar mass. But since here they have asked for the volume, convert the mass to volume by dividing it by the density, and hence the volume of HCl comes as 5.75 milliliters. Calculate the volume of water needed to dissolve 2.58 grams of potassium hydroxide to produce a solution of pH 12.5. So as always, since the pH is given, let's calculate the hydrogen ion concentration. So I take the antilog of hydrogen ion concentration, like 10 to the power of negative 12.5, and that gives me the hydrogen ion concentration as 3.16, 10 to the power of negative 13. But since it is potassium hydroxide, I need the hydroxide ion concentration. So dividing 10 to the power of negative 14 by the concentration of hydrogen ion will give me the hydroxide ion concentration. So this is the concentration of potassium hydroxide. So now in this case, they have asked for the volume of water needed to dissolve 2.58 grams of KOH. So using 2.58 grams of KOH, I will calculate the moles of KOH, and by dividing it by the molar mass. So once I get the moles of KOH, if I divide it by the concentration which I just calculated, the moles will get cancelled and I will get the answer in liters. So the volume of water is equal to 1.42 liters. So in this case, we have just taken, since molarity is the volume of solution, since we have just taken that volume of water is the volume of solution. Calculate the volume of water needed to dissolve 1.28 grams of calcium hydroxide to produce a solution of pH 11.7. So the total volume of the solution is this volume of water. Okay, 11.7 equals negative log hydrogen ion concentration. So get the hydrogen ion concentration by taking the antilog, and once you get the hydrogen ion concentration, the next step is, you know, that we convert it into the hydroxide ion concentration. But in case of calcium hydroxide, you know, every 1 mole of calcium hydroxide gives me 2 moles of hydroxide ion. Therefore, concentration of calcium hydroxide will be half of this. And since the mass of calcium hydroxide is given, I can calculate the moles of calcium hydroxide. After I calculate the moles of calcium hydroxide, divide it by the concentration which you calculated, and to get the volume of water. Of course, molarity, as I said, is concerned with volume of solution, and the amount of calcium hydroxide is it's a solid, therefore the total volume of the solution can be equated to the volume of water.